If you're planning to work on a cruise ship, one of the biggest mistakes that you can ever make is, let's say, selecting the wrong cruise lines, because it's not all cruise lines that operate the same. Some cruise lines will offer you, let's say, better salaries. Some will offer you, let's say, great working conditions, whilst some will offer you, let's say, the best suit for beginners. So in this video, I'm actually going to break down all the best cruise lines to work for this year and help you choose the right one for your situation at this current moment. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Wandile Sambane, and I help aspiring cruise ship employees get hired faster, avoid scams by providing them a clear step-by-step roadmap from CV up until contract. Now, in order for me to be able to help you even better and provide more value, if you haven't done so, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification icon so you'll be the first one notified whenever we post a new video. So choosing the right cruise line matters more than what most people think, simply because your experience will depend largely by your department. It will depend on which department you're going to work for based on many factors. Some of them would be, let's say, what you have previously studied, or what you have previously, let's say, done before. That is your experience. And in most cases, it will be, let's say, determined or influenced by your management. It will also be, let's say, influenced and dependent on your working hours. And in most cases, your earning potential. So two people can actually work for different cruise lines and have different complete experiences. So what I would like, let's say, to let you know, my friend, is I've selected, and what I'm going to be discussing and talking about in this video is simply based on what I've researched, as well as largely on my experience. So at the end of the day, you also need to do the due diligence for yourself, and guess what, and go out there and research and find out exactly what it is that will be based or best for your situation. Take everything that I'm going to share in this video and, of course, put it together to fit you. That is why at the end of the day, you need to be strategic about everything that you are going to do. So before, let's say, we talk about specific cruise lines, you need, let's say, to understand, first of all, what it is that makes a cruise line good. Now, when I say makes a cruise line good, I'm not talking about just a brand name. Yes, that does, let's say, in most cases, influence, let's say, the reputation of the brand or the line itself, but it's nothing to do with the brand name itself. It all comes down to, guess what, things like the salary and tips. Because guess what, different cruise line will offer different salaries. Also, they will have, let's say, different tipping regimes, and in most cases, especially in hotel-based, let's say, positions, this does play a huge great deal. Now, also, a good cruise line will be, let's say, influenced by a good working environment. Now, working on a cruise ship is extremely tough. And when I say a good working environment, I mean a place where, even though it's challenging, even though it's tough, you will wake up each morning wanting to actually go to work. Not an environment which you, let's say, dislike and you have simply no motivation to even wake up in the morning and go to. A place that provides at least, let's say, that peace of mind to know that, you know what, I'm valued where I am, and it's actually a great environment through, let's say, your colleagues, your managers, and to a large extent, even the guest. Now, it will also be influenced by things like, let's say, the growth opportunity. Now, I know that most people want to reset and restart their life and even grow their careers. So a good cruise line will be determined or influenced largely by how much can you grow. Now, this will be a personal, let's say, decision that you have to make on your behalf. Ask yourself questions like, where do I see myself in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years? Where do I see myself, let's say, within this company? Do I just want to come for one contract, or do I just want to do, let's say, a couple of contracts and focus on growing, whatever your goal is? So that will be another factor that, let's say, will determine what makes a great cruise ship. Now, another thing, if I can add, it will be, let's say, the contract condition. Now, contracts on board vary. They can vary due to the length. They can vary due to how much time you're going to go off. So as an example, people can work 3 months in certain positions and get 3 months off. In my position, I'm working 4 months and I get 2 months off. Some, even in the same company where I work for, they work, let's say, for 6 months or 8 months with 2 months. And I know some cruise lines, they would have, let's say, a 5-2 rotation, meaning 5 months on board and 2 months at home, or 6 months on board and 2 months at home. So you really need to, again, take it upon yourself to decide what it is that's going to fit your situation. Perhaps do you want more money, meaning you want to stay and work more, or you want a work-life balance? For someone, as an example, in my position, who is family oriented, I love to work, yes, but at the same time, I also love, let's say, spending some time with my family. So all in all, it all comes down to, let's say, once you understand this, you can choose the right cruise line for yourself. So on top of my list, I've got Royal Caribbean as number 1. Now, Royal Caribbean is best for beginners in many, let's say, instances. Now, they have large operation, and they mainly, let's say, focus on big ships. Now, this gives you an opportunity to be able to have the training necessary on board. For big cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, they take a lot of new crew, and they require, and they've got a high demand of staff. So they will have, let's say, structured systems to train people on board to be able to start their journey. So this company, amongst everything, is great if you are new. It is excellent if you are, let's say, in a starting position. Now, I know that it is not, or it might not be, an easy company to work for, but this is what I always advise people. There's a saying that say, beggars cannot be choosers. Now, I'm not saying you are begging for anything, but what I'm trying to say is, if you are in a position where you are just starting out, you've got perhaps, let's say, 0 experience on cruise lines, or you've never been at sea before, or you've got little to no experience working, in most cases, in hospitality. Now, Royal Caribbean, like I said, will be the best fit in your situation, because they will take people, let's say, with lesser experience, which they can train and develop. Once you're on board, you can decide for yourself what it is that you want to do. Once you've got experience, now your choices, guess what, increase, because cruise lines will prefer people with shipboard experience. So if you've started at the bottom like Royal Caribbean, nothing wrong with working for Royal Caribbean. I'm just making this as an example that it is the best fit, let's say, for people who are new. Now, on the second one, I've got, let's say, Carnival Cruise Line, and this, in my opinion, is best, let's say, for social environment as well as for tips. Now, I believe that Carnival Corporation, or let's say in this case, not the corporation, the cruise line, it has the best environment for new beginners to socialize. Let's say a more easier or friendly, let's put it like that. Because in this video, I'm not going to focus on small cruise lines. I'm focusing on major cruise lines, and I'm just surfing out from a lot of cruise lines out there. So maybe if you know of some cruise lines that are good, and you know the reasons for that, maybe you can help us out and drop it in the comments. I will really appreciate that, and the community will really appreciate that. So Carnival Cruise Lines is also known for the high guest interaction, as well as, let's say, it has a good earning potential in service roles. And last but not least, they have, let's say, a great and energetic atmosphere. So on number 3, I've got MSC Cruises. And MSC Cruises is best for, let's say, the international experience, simply because they've got a large amount of diverse crew. This is one of, let's say, the giant or the big competing cruise line, and they focus more on, let's say, European style operations. And of course, this is a growing company, and I think it's also a great opportunity to get started, especially when you are new. Now on number 4, I've got, let's say, Norwegian Cruise Lines. And Norwegian Cruise Lines are best for a flexible environment. They offer a free cruising model, which, let's say, is a guest-centric, let's say, environment, which in most cases they emphasize on the flexibility of, let's say, dining, entertainment, as well as activities, allowing guests to customize, let's say, their vacation experience, unlike other cruise lines which have strict, let's say, schedules that guests have to follow. All in all, this one is good if you are an experienced crew member. Now on number 5, we've got Disney Cruise Line. Now Disney Cruise Line is known for the, let's say, high service standards, especially in customer facing roles. They've got, let's say, a reputation of the brand. Now let's be honest, Disney Cruise Line is known, or let's say the brand Disney is known highly in entertainment. You can find them on TV, you can find them, let's say, on theme parks, you can find them on cruise lines. So it is a great, let's say, well-known brand, and they've got a really great, let's say, reputation for their brand, and this is a good fit for hospitality professionals. Now I'll be honest with you, I myself, based on the service standards of Disney, the earning potential, and just the brand name itself, this is one of the few cruise lines I can see myself working for in future. Now these are the top 5 that I've selected. Like I said, if you know more and you would like to let's say, contribute to the community, I would really appreciate that. Now I want you to imagine one thing. I want you to imagine choosing the right cruise line, because now you've got the knowledge from the start. How would that change your life? You, let's say, enjoy your work environment, you earn a better income, and guess what? You grow even faster instead of struggling. And that allows you to position yourself for success. So if you want more step-by-step training, let's say, on how to get a job on a cruise lines, how to get hired, and how to choose, let's say, the right department, as well as succeed in the cruise industry, I'd like to invite you to join this wonderful and beautiful community by subscribing and turning on the bell notification, so each and every time I post these step-by-step videos, you will know and get notified. Now I want to leave you with one final, let's say, saying, because the decision that is going to determine what or how or if you even succeed on board starts today, my friend. Not any other day when you feel ready, but right now, so that you can make sure that you succeed in your cruise ship journey. It was a pleasure providing this video. Make sure that you stay in tuned for the next step-by-step trainings that I'm going to roll out in, let's say, the coming weeks. For now, this is Wandile Sambane signing off. Until the next one, Goodbye, my friend.